Hello guys, thank you for coming back. Today we are going to react to Panther KF51 German tank. I hope you really enjoyed this video and watch till the end. And please click the subscribe button and the link down below if you want to support the channel. Okay, we are starting with an explosion.
Power, strength, and fear. These are the feelings and impressions that come directly from this tank. You've never seen so much potency wrapped in steel. 3 types of armor that create impenetrable protection, ultra-modern sensors that work even in an electromagnetic storm, a built-in reconnaissance drone, and kamikaze UAVs. And of course, a powerful self-loading cannon that can punch through concrete walls. That's not even all the tricks that this new German tank has up its sleeve.
Okay, what's on the others? Let's look.
At a recent international arms exhibition called Eurosatori, the Panther, Germany's new main battle tank from the Rheinmetall company.
I'm just going to comment, guys, the tank looks beautiful. I love the way they have designed it, and it looks like a machine from the future coming now here. It just doesn't fly. That's the thing it misses, but it's like a future machine from Star Wars, I don't know.
Became the center of attention. Its appearance was immediately eye-catching. Just look at this gorgeous piece of work. A cannon that completely dominates the battlefield.
It looks great, man.
Onboard drones that can destroy targets at high speed, even up to 25 miles away, and protection from all kinds of ammunition. According to its creators, this new brainchild is a successor to the Leopard 2, which has already proved its own strength. So what's new about it? Naturally, a new technological development must have a number of advantages. Rest assured, the KF51 has something to brag about in every aspect of combat. Even the tank's layout can be counted among its pluses. No, the locations of its main compartments haven't changed. The cockpit's still in the nose of the hull. The fighting compartment is in the middle, and the engine compartment is in the stern. Everything is where it should be. However, the loader was removed from the turret and the rest of the crew were repositioned in the most secure positions. So even if one soldier gets shell-shocked, they're immediately transferred to a safe compartment while another soldier takes over the station. Overall, Rheinmetall says that their product is intended to be a completely new and rethought tool capable of performing both firing and reconnaissance missions, that is, a universal fighter. In addition, the manufacturer claims that the Panther could be equipped with an unmanned turret like that of the Russian Armata tank, which they call the best in the world. To call it the best may be a stretch, but in all fairness, it is a great way to protect the crew. Time to get a closer look at some of the details. One of the basic features of this novelty is a cannon, a giant 130mm L52 smoothbore gun that looks like an artillery piece from a futuristic movie. And it shoots like one too.
Decimated
Any passing T-72 will be upset by the arrival of this beauty, and its deadly striking power is enough to tear the turret clean off. The original plans were to install...
That's crazy, man. That weapon is crazy. Thank you for suggesting this video to me. I love it. Please subscribe, guys. Don't forget it. And please, guys, click the link below if you want to support.
An even larger caliber. But it would have caused a number of problems, including a significant increase in mass and a reduction in ammunition. Neither was an acceptable compromise for a battle scenario, so Rheinmetall decided to settle on a happy medium. In terms of mass and dimensions, the L-52 is almost identical to its smaller caliber predecessor, yet provides much more muzzle energy,
which in
turn allows for a variety of more powerful ammunition, from high explosive to armor piercing. Nevertheless, even this caliber for the Panther led to an increase in the overall shell mass. So the tank loader was replaced with an automatic machine that can hold 20 rounds, with 10 more reserved rounds and non-mechanized
stowage. Is it strange that I'm loving this?
And of course, one of the main features of this tank are its kamikaze drones. In an effort to make it a universal combat vehicle, German designers decided to equip the Panther with a launcher for Hero 120 drones. It's located in the top of the turret and can launch up to 4 of these babies in a row. Any member of the crew can control them. The Hero 120 is a 26-pound loitering munition with the help of a small electric motor and a propeller. This device is capable of flying up to 25 miles. It can operate equally well during both day and at night thanks to its built-in thermal imager. This drone's capabilities allow
Just
it to be
think
used
of
as
the
a
advantage this
aircraft,
tank
but
has
its main
against
purpose
the
is to
enemy.
destroy enemy equipment and stationary objects using an 8-pound warhead. Let us recall that a tank's #1 enemy is multiple launch rocket systems. For the most part, they're capable of operating at a maximum of 22 to 25 miles, so the KF51 could easily destroy such a target by using its drones. They can even be used for defense. Speaking of defense, while we can't discuss any concrete facts and figures due to a lack of official data, judging by the tank's weight, it's safe to say that its armor is roughly equivalent to that of the Leopard 2A7. The manufacturer also claims that the new tank has reactive, that is, dynamic protection, but the module's design features suggest that the armor consists of steel plates separated by rubber-like gaskets, just like in the previous tank. But of course, progress never stands still, so some structural elements could have been replaced with more effective and power-consuming ones. The KF51 also has active protection. For this, Rheinmetall decided not to rely on third-party suppliers and used its own AMAP system. This is a 1,300-pound modular complex that can fire ammunition with controlled detonation as a defensive tool. It's such an interesting air defense option for tanks. Two groups of sensors are responsible
Did they really do that? Oh my god, that's crazy.
Detecting incoming objects, which then determine the trajectory, speed, and type of projectile and transmit the data to the onboard computer, which then activates the protective measures. It only takes 0.5 milliseconds for this process to happen, which is quick enough to destroy not only anti-tank grenades and missiles, but also sub-caliber rounds. The designers didn't forget about homing anti-tank missiles that attack the roof, such as javelins. This kind of weapon has been spreading rapidly as of late, and the Panther, like a true predator, had to adapt to its new environment.
Oh my god,
now it's equipped with a system for detecting and counteracting such missiles. Infrared and ultraviolet sensors identify the threat by its engine glow, after which the installation uses an aerosol curtain that masks the tank in all light ranges. Complementing this peculiar air defense strategy is the ability to destroy helicopters and drones using a remote-controlled 7.62mm caliber machine gun. With masterful dexterity, this machine gun can even take down low-flying aircraft. How about
it has all the things that you need in war. So why should they be planes anymore if this is... Oh my god, that's crazy. It has drones, it has anti-missiles. I don't know what to say anymore. It has everything that you need to destroy the enemy.
The tank's technological components. I can say with confidence that the KF51 is just as good as its counterparts, the American Abrams and the Russian Armata. And in some ways, the German is even better. The Panther's gunner has at their disposal a multi-channel sight with thermal imaging, automatic target tracking, and a laser.
Well, I'm excited, man.
The commander's panoramic viewing device is stuffed with approximately the same thing, except it can rotate 360 degrees. This means the tank commander can monitor the area, detect targets, and fire at them from the main gun and coaxial machine gun. The hunter-killer principle is also implemented, in which the commander marks the target and the gunner shoots it. A transparent armor system consisting of cameras installed on each of the tank's projections also provides the Panther with additional visibility. The footage from each camera is projected on all the crew members' displays.
It has really good cameras, man.
So not only do the commander and gunner see what's happening outside, but also the driver, who can select the appropriate option on the screen. The crew can even watch their favorite movies on these screens when they're not in combat. On a separate note, it's worth noting that the hero drones mentioned above aren't the only ones in the Panther's arsenal. That's right, the turret roof houses niches for 2 quadcopters. These are used for reconnaissance at short distances from the tank. With no more than a half hour of flight time, the drones can't accompany the vehicle for very long. But in sticky situations, such as when the tank's view is obscured by an obstacle, they can be used to gather a lot of valuable information. All of this is enough to call this tank one of the best in the world, but the Germans went even further. The concept of an unmanned or even AI-operated robot tank has been discussed for a long time. According to the developers, the Panther is one of the few examples of military equipment that is fully capable of transitioning to unmanned control. The vast majority of tank systems are connected to a single database and controlled by a central onboard computer. That means that any member of the crew can have access to all incoming information. For example, the driver can turn on the feed from a drone on their display, and can even partially carry out the duties of a fellow crew member without getting up from their own workplace. So why not move the workplace outside the tank? Exactly. In the near future, KF51 may become the first drone tank in history. A true robot armed with a powerful cannon, strong...
If this development happens, we would never see wars like wars today. It would change everything.
...armor and a dozen combat drones.
So guys, this was my reaction. I was shocked from this tank. It was great. I loved it. And I'm really excited for that tank. It is so futuristic. I never have seen something like it before. It's so far ahead of its time. And I don't know, man, what to say. It's great. I loved it. So please leave a like, a subscribe, and click the link down below if you want to support my channel and give me more motivation to make more new content every day.